shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay, cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency, a message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy, hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe, I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me.
I don't give a fuck what you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate for taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer.
What you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me, but they hate from inside. You see, hate themselves in society, so I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never. And turn your mind into the truest to go-getters.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome in. Welcome in. How's it going, everybody? Hopefully, everybody's had a good time off. So here we go. Welcome into the stream. My name is Mav. Welcome into the stream. We have today the 49ers versus the Arizona Cardinals. So here we go.
For example, just like J.J. Watt, about what's been right with this Cardinal squad in an otherwise treacherous season.
Quick pass. Blau starts with one, and Pharaoh Cooper, who just returned the kick, catches it up across the 23-yard line, and these are the numbers last week. He has bounced around through his career, more recently with the Lions.
Sorry, guys, I'm fighting a little bit of a head cold here.
Cooper.
Oh, a little razzle-dazzle. Uh-oh. Downfield. Oh, he caught the ball. First down. He goes. We'll take it. Oh, the way. Touchdown. Arizona Cardinals with a razzle-dazzle down the field. Second play of the game. Holy crap. Would you believe that? With a little razzle-dazzle down the field. Wow. Second play of the game.
Tremendous play call there by Cliff Kingsbury, taking the chance early.
Well
executed play there, guys.
The 12-year veteran Green on the other end. There were a couple of
one excellent play.
And then the effort to reach the end zone, covering 77 yards. However, the extra point by Matt Prater is not good.
Oh. Extra point is no good.
How this started.
Jay Green's going to be lined up over here, and you're going to see the action moving across there with the fake sweep. And he gets it back there to Blau, and Blau knows he's going to be taking a big shot there from Samson Ebukam. And A.J. Green.
Hey, JT, how's it going, buddy?
And this is what David Blau said. He said, I'm going to give you some chances to go up and fight for some footballs. Does it on the second play of the game. Green does a nice job selling that thing early, acting like he's not going to do anything.
Yeah, it was Diamador Lenore, who some offenses like to pick on in this 49ers secondary, and then to Sean Gibson on the other end, who chased him down, but Blau survived the hit. And frustration from Lenore and the 40.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Please remember, please hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already done so.
Yeah, it is 14th career touchdown catch of 50 yards or more. And again, that was 77 yards. A free agent after this year, but as you just said, Blau looking up to him, and the two connected. Ray McLeod watches it sail over his head. Yeah, let's I know 49er fans just said, oh, wait a minute, we were supposed to put the Raiders away easily last year. But Purdy, he hung in there, and so did the entire team. And look at this, first rookie with 2 touchdown passes in each of his first career starts and winning the games. It's absolutely amazing. And even though he's played through kind of a little bit of oblique pain in that area, very much a hip thrower, and he said he's feeling better. Not 100%. Has used some pain.
Yeah, let me know if you guys can hear.
And lost since he's taken over. From the 25-yard line, McCaffrey picks up 9. Offensive line, Aaron Brooks out with the ankle and knee injury. We'll see Elijah Mitchell, as you mentioned, and Deebo Samuel. He can.
There'll be more likes there, JT. Don't worry.
He's the ultimate Swiss Army knife, and he's so physical for a wide receiver, lined up in the backfield, taking handoffs. You see on jet sweep action, and it's the versatility of these pieces offensively that allows the 49ers to give a defense so many looks.
Started in the backfield. Purdy completes. That's Juszczyk to midfield.
Juszczyk
Cardinals.
To the 40-yard line. Juszczyk.
On the left-hand side, and again, it's about the versatility of the pieces in this offense. Juszczyk many times lined up in the backfield. You'll see him on lead ISOs, but also has a versatility release on routes. And Brock Purdy finds him underneath, and look at the run after the catch for the Harvard fullback.
One of 3 Pro Bowlers on this offense.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you're just now tuning in, Arizona scored on a razzle-dazzle play down the field on the second play of the game. But the extra point was not good.
Pressure coming from Watt, but he'll take off and go down the side.
Purdy goes down the field. First down.
49er first down.
Well, I just love the pocket presence of Brock Purdy. Had an opportunity to call a number of his games.
Please make sure you get your likes in, guys. Oh, and I need to put up the poll, too.
I know somebody's going to be coming, and that somebody was J.J. Watt. He's like, I need to get on the move. Keep my eyes downfield. But he decides to keep that one.
Casually picks up 13. I like what he said when he stepped in. I didn't have to be the guy. You know, people like Juszczyk and McCaffrey and Kittle. We've already seen these guys on display. But he's come up bigger than anyone could have imagined. Hauled in by Ayuk. And 3 Cardinals there in a hurry. Chase Whitaker from his corner spot. And up front we...
All right, guys. I'm sorry. I forgot to put the poll up there. You guys can now vote on who do you think will win today's 18-week showdown between the Arizona Cardinals or the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, number 9, Isaiah.
Happy vote.
The former Clemson
Vote away there, guys.
Versatile
The vote is up, or the poll is up.
We asked him about Isaiah Simmons.
So here we go. 2nd and 4. Purdy under center in the I formation.
Buda Baker, their leading tackler, out.
Shovel pat.
Knocked down around the 22-yard line.
That was a shovel handoff to McCaffrey. Nothing there. 3rd down.
6 touchdowns on the ground, 3 through the air since becoming a 49.
Sorry, guys, if you're just now tuning in. I'm fighting a little bit of a head cold, so if you see me coughing or whatever, I definitely do have a little bit of a head cold, but I wanted to bring you guys a game. So, oh, wow. All right. Wow. That's a quick score just like the Cardinals did today. So 3rd and 4. Purdy in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Dump it off underneath. First down. Touchdown. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with the pass underneath from Brock Purdy to Christian McCaffrey down the field. First down into the end zone. Touchdown.
Understanding the timing, and it's generally the timing with the right guard, and it's going to be.
So welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Please make sure you get your likes in. Get all the likes you guys can, along with the votes on the poll there in the chat, guys. I appreciate it there, Kenneth. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit better. I took some more medication before I did the stream, so we'll see what happens.
And the 49er faithful, 49er family.
So 49ers lead it 7-6 over the Arizona Cardinals. So with that being said, guys, please make sure you get your like, get the subscribe, get the notification bell if you haven't already done so. We're going to go on an audio break, so here we go. And I'll be right back.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again.
You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again.
No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend of me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the cast. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose.
All right, guys, they're coming back from a commercial break, so here we go.
Missed, and then Brock Purdy to Christian McCaffrey, who now has a touchdown, at least one, in his 6th straight game.
You saw that arm angle change from Brock Purdy. It's that baseball background.
So there we go.
Credited for his ability to do that so naturally. But man, I just love watching Christian McCaffrey run with the football. He just does so many things perfectly.
Farrell Cooper will let it sail, and they'll come out to the 25-yard line. Yeah, so we mentioned some of the shuffling. DeAndre Hopkins is inactive again. Robbie Anderson is out. This offensive line, Kelvin Beachum, has been kind of the main man in the moment, but go-to targets. Trey McBride coming off the best game of his rookie career.
Yeah, and so many pieces out throughout the season for this Arizona Cardinal offense, including tight end Zach Ertz. But Trey McBride really emerged a week ago with
all right, here we go.
Touchdown of his pro career.
So 1st and 10.
And completes. It's Farrell Cooper who's been busy, brought down around the
3 yards.
Yard lines. One thing, as we look at this San Francisco defense and having Armstead, who's not quite all the way back, but getting healthier along with Bosa, his 7. Nick Bosa.
Can you guys hear the audio all right? Please let me know in the chat if you guys can hear the audio just fine.
That department, an NFL Defensive Player of the Year favorite at the moment, and in the secondary, who you keeping your eye on?
It's got to be Talanoa Hufanga, and D'Amico Ryans, the defensive coordinator, said that he's gotten a little undisciplined with his eyes, but that's just because he wants to be so involved with the run game.
Lau's throw, they were locked up over there. A.J. Green incomplete. Charvarius Ward, who is kind of, well, I would say outside of this area, under the radar, is one of the top corners in the NFL. And what he's done for San Francisco since coming over from Kansas City has been outstanding. Leads the team in passes defensed.
Well, this is exactly the situation that the Arizona Cardinals did not want to be in. This 49ers defense, one of the best front four. They don't normally need to bring any extra pressure, but sometimes you want to dial up that heat in a situation like this, 3rd and 7+.
On a 3rd down, Blau has a moment, but he's going to go down inside the 20.
Oh, sack lunch in the backfield. 49ers with the sack. 4th down.
Well, they just bring more than this Cardinal offensive line can block. And you see Bosa, he gets moved to the outside, moved to the inside, blows things up from the inside. But it's just too many bodies, too many guys moving in different directions, and a very well-coordinated rush attack. We saw some of that at practice the other day. Those guys do it better than anybody.
Andy Lee back to punt. Former 49er. In fact, since 2017, coming to the Cardinals, 2nd highest punt average. 47.5 yards as Ray McLeod spins out of an ankle tackle and works his way up to the 39-yard line. Coming up, but look at the...
All right, guys. They might be going to commercial break here, so bear with me here. We'll see what they do here. Yep. They went to a commercial break, so with that being said, guys, we're going to go to an audio break. I'll be right back.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, I'm losing shit. A stupid myth, you choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh,
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
All right, guys, welcome back. It looks like they're coming back from a commercial break here. Please make sure you hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already done so. So, if you're just now tuning in, Arizona Cardinals took the lead with a razzle-dazzle. They missed the extra point, give them 6 points, and then 49ers just scored a touchdown. So 7-0, and they just got the ball back. 49ers start off. And first play was a run play, nothing there.
Touchdown pass. The dominance here, remember it was Trey Lance to Garoppolo to Purdy, but this winning streak.
All right, I appreciate it there, D. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much.
Opponents per game, the turnover margin is another factor, plus 12. And again, securing the division title and need a win to get the 2 seed. And watching that Eagles.
So here we go, 2nd and 9. McCaffrey got 1 yard off that run. So Purdy in the shotgun, 2nd and 9. Drops back to pass. Pump fake. And he is sacked in the backfield. Sack lunch by J.J. Watt.
13 regular season sacks. We got all those numbers handier because we know this is his last game. And 11.
This is J.J. Watt's last game. He just got him 113 sacks in the regular season. Wow.
You can't quite do what you did when you first came in the league. How do you beat people? And he said he is just so much smarter, sees things so much better, and understands the technique.
119 and a half sacks on 50 different quarterbacks. Wow.
50th different quarterback. Purdy added to the list. Bruce Smith.
So Purdy drops back to pass. Throws over the middle. Wow, what a hell of a play.
He didn't hang on when he hit the ground.
Oh,
look at that. It looked like
they say he didn't hang on. They're fixing to check it.
To make the catch.
Well, I never saw that thing touch the ground. No. There's no question that thing bounces up and down. Yeah, but it looked like his hands were under it the whole time. Oh, nope.
Yep, right there.
Up there.
Yep, good call.
Yep, good call. Good call. The ball hit the ground.
Diving. Yeah, we're way up here.
So 4th down.
They got it right on the first time around. Good throw. Went him a little bit much for Brock Purdy. Diving, he's closing in, by the way, a 1,000-yard receiving season. Harold Cooper with a chance from the 23 of Arizona. And once he gets across the 30, knocked back. Purdy surviving the sack.
Yep. So, all right, guys. 49ers had to kick the ball off. So, it looks like they're going to go to a commercial break. But remember, guys, this is going to be... I'm going to be doing one other game tonight, which is going to be the Green Bay Packers versus the Detroit Lions. I'm going to be doing a doubleheader tonight. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that tuned in to last night's game. So we'll see what happens with that game tonight. I will say this: the Atlanta Falcons did beat Tom Brady today, 30-17 in their final home game of the season. So there's like a three-way tie for last place in the NFC South. Carolina Panthers won. They're 7-10. Atlanta won today. They're 7-10. And Carolina and the Saints were playing each other, and the Saints lost. So that puts the Saints at 7-10. Then it puts Atlanta 7-10, and it puts Carolina 7-10, and Tampa Bay 8-9. So who knows? So with that being said, guys, please make sure you get all the likes in. Get your votes in on the community chat poll. And also, if you haven't already done so, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. I do work hard for subscribes, but I understand. Hey, but I'm very happy with all my loyal listeners. D, Jameson, Kenneth, every single one of you that tune in each and every time I do stream. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. And Julie, what's up? I know she's out there along with D. So with that being said, guys, we're going to take a quick pause. We'll be right back.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid.
Alright, guys, they're back from a quick break. So I figured I'd bring in that little short audio clip and then come back.
Clearly, J.J. Watt had a lot of great people in his life guiding his.
So J.J. Watt with that sack on Brock Purdy. His wife was in the stands hollering down at him. This is his last game in the NFL for his career. So J.J. Watt going out on top.
First down, dumps it off to Corey Clement, and he gets out of bounds.
So first down, Arizona. Flag on the play. Looks like that's coming back.
Holding offense, number 15, 10-yard penalty, replay, second down.
They lead the NFL in penalties, averaging 7 a game. So
yep.
Push them.
It looked like it was coming back.
D'Amico Ryans mentioned as a head coaching candidate and a former teammate. We're talking about J.J. Watt when J.J. came in as a rookie. D'Amico Ryans, the veteran on the Houston Texan team, said he wanted to live near him. And then J.J. said, and there they are, he said, look, if there is an opening in Houston, D'Amico Ryans would be a great candidate to be the head coach. I think.
All right, here we go.
It's a great story, though, D'Amico Ryans told about J.J. Watt jumping out of his gap earlier in his career, and he said, yeah, he can get away with that stuff back then.
2nd and 13. Arizona drops back to pass in the shotgun.
Greg Dortch fights hard. Lenore ran him near the sideline.
All right, Arizona's got to get up to the 40-yard line for a first down, guys. 3rd and 3.
And we're seeing some nice zip on that ball from David Blau, and of course he played high school football in Texas, and Cliff Kingsbury knew all about him, recruited him when he was at Texas Tech, and of course he started some games for the Lions and then had been on the Vikings practice squad, had an opportunity to bring him in. You could see why Kingsbury likes him.
3rd and 3, has to get rid of it quickly. Dortch is short of the first down. He did hang on. Jimmy Ward tackled him, and that extra stretch. Now, I don't think the officials are going to give him that. I think they spot it right where he was brought down, and it's an early 4th down.
Well, nothing to lose here. They had done it a lot early. Going to go for it here on
the old QB sneaker.
This is in Kingsbury's DNA, and I don't think they didn't see the surge. Where's that push from behind for Blau?
You got Eric Armstead back and healthy.
Oh!
First down, 49ers.
Wow.
Defense up front.
Arizona did not get the old QB sneaker. Turnover on downs.
All kinds of push on the interior, but it's Eric Armstead right over the ball. He's a tall guy, 6'7", but he plays with great pad level and leverage. Just stuff that thing in. Fred Warner taking a dive over the top, making sure that the pusher a lot of times can't get any leverage.
Wow. So turnover on downs, guys.
And that defense without Dre Greenlaw, the Pro Bowler, of course.
So 49ers take over the ball.
Having a Pro Bowl season, nailing back.
1st and 10 on the 39-yard line
on first down,
of Arizona.
McCaffrey is thrown down. He'll lose yardage. Let's get a game break. Check in with Carissa Thompson.
Thank you so much, Chris. So the Eagles were already up 3-0. Of course, they clinched the #1 seed with a win. This helps Jalen Hurts. Hands it off to Boston Scott, who does the rest. Eagles lead this one, Chris, 10-0.
There
you go, guys. Philly leads at 10-0 over the New York Giants.
Need a loss from the Eagles and a win if they want the 1 seed, and they, of course, need a win to secure the 2 seed. I know Kyle Shanahan said, of course, we want to win this game, stay healthy, go into the playoffs, but we want the best seeding we can get, and he'll be. He said that like he's honest.
2nd and 12. Purdy in the shotgun. Sidearm. Ball hit the ground.
The pressure was on.
Deebo Samuel back in the game. Just a few short weeks ago, he was laid out on the cart. So glad to see he's back in the game. J.J. Watt got in Brock Purdy's face. Said, not so fast, buddy.
Just couldn't get enough in that thing. Didn't really want to step into it.
I asked
so 3rd and 12.
These quarterbacks, who's his favorite to sack? He didn't hesitate. He said the next one. And he already took care of Purdy today.
So Purdy drops back to pass. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's scrambling way back at the 42-yard line. Wow. He should have just thrown the ball away. Should have just thrown that ball away like you're supposed to.
For an older guy, right? But then you use your backup right there, Isaiah Simmons, to close and finish the sack.
4th and 29. Wow.
Kind of a flu bug going around the 49ers this week. He had it briefly. Has placed 52% of his kicks inside the 20. It's the highest rate in the NFL. He does it again at the 16 as Cooper gets up across the 25-yard line. A 7-6 game. Cardinal defense.
All right, guys. Looks like they're going to a commercial break. So with that being said, guys, please make sure if you're just now tuning in, the 49ers lead at 7-6. And the ball just got kicked back to Arizona. Ball back on the 25-yard line. So we'll see what happens here. But make sure you please get the likes in. Make sure you get your subscribes in as well. And hit the notification bell. I'm going to take a quick pause. I'll be right back.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet
Cause I
next
don't
to
give
me.
a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
All right, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. It looks like they're coming back from a commercial break, so we'll see what happens here. Here we go. Ball on the 26-yard line for Arizona.
Passes high. What a one-handed catch. Didn't get a whole lot, but Greg Dortch has not dropped a pass this season. That's 63 targets in his direction, and he shows you why with that.
Yeah, and he really impressed as a scout team player. And you can see the plan here is really to get the ball out quickly, try and get the ball to the perimeter. But D'Amico Ryan's defensive coordinator for the 49ers, he's really tightening up that coverage, not giving a lot of space.
That was deflected by Nick Bosa. Second down.
So 2nd and 7. Goes back to pass. That ball was deflected at the line. Pass incomplete. Flag on the play. That is on Arizona. Holding it on Arizona. We'll get the official call here in just a second.
Extra pressure. Call against the Cardinals.
So now back them up 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 14. Or 2nd and 13, sorry.
Holding offense, number 79. 10-yard penalty.
Oh, 10-yard penalty. I'm sorry, guys.
To see why Josh Jones was called.
Yeah, it'd be 2nd and 17.
That sprinter stance, and Jones had penalties a week ago, and it's that quick move to the inside. He gets by there, and Jones just grabs some jersey to try and protect his quarterback. A good flag, and this is the worst possible.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 17. Arizona in the shotgun.
Defense, put yourself in this kind of hole.
Drops back to pass.
Need 18 for a first down. The pass is delivered to the 27. That's Hollywood. That's Mark.
Down to the 27-yard line.
Been battling a wrist injury. Again, without Robbie Anderson and Hopkins, the offense downfield for Arizona somewhat limited. Blau did throw the ball downfield last week, quite a bit more than we had seen even the healthier Kyler Murray do earlier in the year. Now
all right, here we go. 3rd and 9. Arizona in the shotgun. 3 receivers up the top of the set. Drops back to pass. Flush out of the pocket. Flips it. Shovel pass. Across the 30-yard line. 4th down. Warner with the tackle. 4th down. So Arizona's got to kick the ball back off.
Going to try and get rid of that ball. Say, hey, I don't carry this thing for a living. You go ahead and try and pick up a few on this one. But again, they put themselves in the hole as they've done so many times this year.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
Absolute drive.
As you can see, the Niners still leads at 7-6. They're fixing to get the ball back. Arizona's got to kick it off. Oh, that ball was almost got it deflected.
McLeod all the way up near the 30 before going out of bounds.
So with that being said, guys, please make sure you get your likes in. Also, hit that subscribe if you already haven't done so. Please hit the notification bell. So the next time I do go live, you guys get the notification. I will be doing a doubleheader today. With me being sick, I'm still going to do a doubleheader. I will be doing the Green Bay versus Detroit Lions game tonight for Sunday Night Football. So stay tuned for that. That should be definitely another good game as well. But I wanted to bring you a game today so that way you guys are not left out not watching any games. So with that being said, let's take a quick pause. And when they come back, I'll bring you the action. Stay tuned. I'll be right back, guys.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks. We out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized. We out here making posters and we ain't got nothing to hide. We move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh. Fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up. Play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it.
All right, guys. Looks like they're coming back from a commercial break, so here we go.
His first four.
I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that's tuning in today. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you.
No rookie quarterback, by the way. I'm getting way ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance. Has ever led a team to the
All right, here we go.
And we have started the most quarterbacks in NFL history this season. 68 different starting quarterbacks, the most all time. 13 teams have used 3 different starters, including the 49ers on their third, and the Cardinals have used 4. Purdy with a quick throw and a catch at the 40. It's Ayuk.
Ayuk with the first down over the middle.
That punt, by the way, 53 yards and a 14-yard return. So this completion helps the field position as the 49ers protect a first quarter 1-point lead, spotted at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, and of course not taking anything away from Brock Purdy because he's made some good throws, and I tell you, he's got some great short area quickness. You know, he moves well, slides well in the pocket, but I think that this is a team, the way that the offense is constructed, really built for younger quarterbacks to come in and thrive.
All right, here we go.
Moving towards midfield, that's George Kittle's first.
George Kittle with the catch. Second down.
In the NFL.
2nd and 1.
Pro Bowl year for George Kittle. Well, back to Purdy, it's interesting that he grew up in Queens Creek, Arizona. Went to Perry High School in Gilbert, so Arizona, but his dad, of course, facing the Cardinals here, his dad was a Dolphin fan and Marino, so that's why he grew up a Marino fan and wears number 13. Elijah Mitchell is in the backfield. He gets the football. Big hole. Mitchell.
Big hole. First down.
On the 44, and it's a first down.
These guys are just so good in so many different
I am there, Kenneth. I'm definitely excited. Go Dogs. Go Dogs.
Of the year, the Arizona Cardinals. He still looks like
that's right. I'm ready for my Georgia Bulldogs to take another natty home, bring it back to the SEC.
It's an exciting first quarter. Cardinals score.
That's right, guys. I am a big Georgia Bulldogs fan. As you can see, I'm repping the hat. As you can see right here, Georgia. I'm a big Georgia fan. They just went to a commercial break. So, yeah, guys. It's gonna be a it's going to be a good game tomorrow night. I will say that TCU is no slouch, but with their 3-on-3 defense, we might have a game plan for that. It was told that that Denzel big man Darnell Washington, he's in the game. He will be playing in the Natty Championship, which is good to see. He's a Las Vegas native, so he's going to be close to home, friends and family there. We got the governor of Georgia there. We've got a lot of Georgia fans roaming around LA right now, and this is going to be huge. So we'll see what happens with that game. I'm looking very forward to it. My dad was a big Georgia Bulldogs fan. My dad passed away last year before they went to the national championship, but my dad did say they were going to win the championship, and look what happened. They won the championship. So I'm looking forward to a great game. When Georgia squeaks it out, it's going to be something special for my dad. So with that being said, guys, please make sure you get the likes in, take an active part in the chat poll as well. And also, more importantly, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, as you can see, I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. As of right now, I'm at 173 subs as of right now. I'd like to have more, but hey, I understand. If you want to get a feel for the channel, we talk about anything sports here, whether it's college related, baseball, MLB, NFL, college football, you name it. Anything flies in the chat. Just remember, be respective. Just be respective here, and we all get along. So here we go. They are coming back from a commercial break.
Favorite NFL moments, and one of them was maybe Koa being at first game a few weeks back.
Incomplete. Jawan Jennings, the target.
And we talk about a quarterback's development and that timing and time on task, just understanding how certain wide receivers go in and out of breaks, just absolutely crucial, because the margin of error in the NFL just so small. The timing very important.
So Brock Purdy's going to be under in the shotgun.
They need 10 for a first. Purdy is running and knocked down behind.
And knocked and tripped down behind the line of scrimmage. Going to be a loss on the play. Third down.
Looking play. I mean, was that designed as a run for Purdy?
It certainly looked like it, but credit Vance Joseph, defensive coordinator, and this entire Cardinal defense. These guys are playing with a lot of fire. Didn't have their best game a week ago, especially up front, but with all of these new faces, you see a lot of these guys just playing with a lot of intensity. It takes emotion to play on the defensive side of the ball, but you got to be in the right place, and you got to execute.
So 3rd and 18 for Brock Purdy. Play clock down to 3 seconds.
Purdy not
flush out of the pocket.
And throws toward the sideline, but there just wasn't a whole lot there for him to work with.
4th down.
And it's 4th down for this 49er offense. Dennis Gardeck applying some of the defensive pressure. Yeah, this defense, Robert, they're without Zach Allen, and they're without, we mentioned Buda Baker. I know Zaven Collins, who's played well for them.
Oh, and that secondary. I mean, this is why Isaiah Simmons is back there playing safety. Jalen Thompson, one of only 2 players that's played in every game this year. So a lot of new people on the back end doing a nice job covering up. Making sure
4th and 18. Niners have to kick it off.
Wilson or Antonio Hamilton. Chris Banjo went on injured reserve.
So here we go. The kick is up, and it's high and deep. Fair catch called at the 12-yard line. So it looks like they're going to another commercial break, guys. So remember, please get those likes in, guys. Make sure you get the likes in. The more likes I get, the more my channel gets pushed out to the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. I will be doing a doubleheader today. I will be doing the Green Bay versus the Detroit Lions game tonight. So stay tuned for that as well. With that being said, I'll be right back. All right, guys, here we go. Back from a commercial break.
The Cardinals at their 13. This crowd hoping for a little defense here. Kind of tip this more in favor of the home team. Blau floats one and a mix-up, and there it is.
Oh, intercepted. Intercepted. 49ers with the interception. Woo! Interception. Woo! Intercepted by the 49ers.
On Blau the whole way here. Blau throws this one. His receivers doesn't have his eye back on this one.
Wow.
I think that ball is going to be coming to him.
Wow.
But Blau wanted to take a chance and paid for it.
49ers are ready for that.
Had the eyes on the Arizona quarterback the whole way and read that play.
Not just how receivers come in and out of routes, but how they're going to adjust to certain coverage. Blau throws that one to the inside, thinking that Goodwin's going to be in there. He was
so 1st and 10.
Excuse me, Brown.
McCaffrey carries. Gibson had an interception in overtime last week, and then crazy win against the Raiders, his 4th pick. And already in striking distance, protecting this 1-point lead. Eagles have a 10-0 lead over the Giants as they play.
Yeah, guys, if you're just now tuning in, I got my buddy over there, GB at Goose Sports. He's doing the stream today of the Cowboys versus Washington Commanders. So, also check out his stream. His link is in the description as well. So, Purdy in the shotgun. Just checks it down.
Quick acceleration. Inside the 10-yard line, just short of
inside the 10-yard line.
About the versatility of this offense and the stress that it puts on defenses with the different motions and shifts. And they're trying to get tells pre-snap. And when you have an opportunity to get the ball to a guy like Christian McCaffrey on the outside.
So 3rd and 2 for the Niners.
Throw short, run long kind of offenses. You want to take your shots from time to time, but you always need to know that you don't need to risk it, especially in this area of the field. Got to come away with points.
So Purdy drops back in the shotgun. Man in motion.
Jennings, top of your screen.
Oh!
Brock Purdy gets him to jump.
Offside is going to be Arizona.
Adrian Hill, 4th season as a referee. an aerospace software engineer.
Encroachment defense, number 95. 5-yard penalty. It results in a first down.
Well, this is something that was a real problem a week ago against Atlanta. J.J. Watt got called for a couple of them. You get lined up over the ball like that, no matter how many times you tell guys, watch the ball, don't listen to the cadence. But a nice
welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. First and goal. Ball on the 5.
McCaffrey in motion.
Elijah Mitchell in there for a touchdown. 49ers. Elijah Mitchell with a 5-yard run into the end zone. Touchdown.
A takeaway and a quick 6 for the 49ers.
A takeaway with a quick 6 for the 49ers. Touchdown, 49ers. So tack up 6.
You'll see the motion that way, but then you'll see Mitchell, nice tough run. Not one, but 2 defenders come free on that one, but because he's running with good pad level and because he stays skinny, tight to his offensive lineman, he's able to get that one into the end zone.
So the extra point is up and good.
Had that knee injury against the Saints.
So
this is only his 5th.
That puts the 49ers up 14-6 over the Arizona Cardinals. So with that being said, guys, please make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already done so. As you can see, I do work for subs, but you guys are more than welcome to sit in and listen to the audio of the game. That is my gift to you guys. When I first started this channel, I did not have any sound whatsoever. I was afraid of getting copyrighted. But more and more of the streams that I was getting into, we started noticing that we weren't getting copyrighted. So I wanted to kind of spruce things up for the stream. So now you guys can enjoy the audio of the game. So with that being said, guys, please make sure you get your likes in. The more likes I get in this on this stream, the more it pushes it out to the YouTube world. The algorithm does show that the more likes you get, the more of your content gets pushed out. And JTD, everybody knows I'm a very well liked guy. Unfortunately, last week, I was in the middle of a stream with the whole DeMar Hamlin stream, the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Bills. I was in the middle of a stream, and when that injury happened in the fourth quarter, with the severe of the injury, I took it upon myself to basically shut down the stream. I did it out of the respect for DeMar's family. It was a judgment. Call made on my part. There's no amount of likes, no amount of subs you can get off of an injury like that. That man was literally pretty much dead on that field, and there's no amount of likes for that or subs. So I chose to not stream anymore. I put a community post up about NFL completely washing that game out altogether. So I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm a very well likable guy. So here we go. They're back from a commercial break.
Doing it at the right time when you need to add a veteran. As they watch the Rams do that on their Super Bowl run.
Yeah, and certainly the best organizations, they draft well, they scout well, and they trade well. And you really got to do all of those things in combination because you never know when you're going to get hit with some of those strings of injuries.
Touchback out to the 25, and let's get another game break. Check in with Carissa.
Thank you, Chris. So Cowboys trailing 7-0 when Dak Prescott's pass intercepted by Kevin 29 yards for 6, extra point no good. Commanders leading this one 13-0. Chris?
Wow.
Thank you very much.
That's unfortunate news for the Cowboys.
Quarterbacks this year. AFC
wow.
Set. The NFC, there are still some things to decide here, including a seeding.
So 1st and 10, Arizona in the under center. Rolls out to his right. Dumps it off. Tight end going down the field. Ball be placed at the 48-yard line. Either 47 or 48-yard line by McBride.
First down, see all that run action, and McBride's going to do a little tight end delay. Blocks inside. He's caught a number of passes that way, and you can see nice run after catch. Slid his way into the end zone on the touchdown last week, his first career TD.
Pharaoh Cooper on the direct snap.
So Cooper with the Wildcat.
And he works it down around the 46 of San Francisco. He was active last week in their game with Atlanta.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in.
This is fourth year from Purdue. Cleveland had signed him, undrafted free agent. He was with the Lions, cut by them, went to the Vikings.
So 2nd and 4.
Practice squad in the middle of December by the Cardinals, and here he's starting back-to-back.
Oh, fumble snap. Oh, flag on the play.
Blown dead right away.
Blown dead right away.
There was no play. False start offense.
False start.
5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Yeah, see, even good football teams can't make these kinds of penalties that just dig a hole and create problems.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And Billy Price, and of course, he hasn't been in there at center all year long, in because of injuries. I can't tell if that hits foot of the motion man or he just snaps that thing high. But
welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. So 2nd and 9 for Arizona. Arizona in the shotgun. Nobody, empty backfield. Drops back to pass. Ball is sacked in the backfield. Sack, lunge by Bosa. 3rd down.
Yeah, and Blau's got a pretty good pocket sense. But sometimes when you just get beat like this, and again, we've seen so many times in his career, Nick Bosa, he's just got so much speed and power.
That's right, Nicholas. This is it for J.J. Watt. This is the last game for J.J. Watt era. So 3rd and 14 for Arizona, who's in the shotgun. San Francisco bringing the blitz. Pressure coming. Oh, slips a tackle. That's the first down. So Arizona does pick up the first down.
Ball right over the middle of the field, and it's going to be a block from Trey McBride on Hufanga that's going to be coming across. That really springs this and allows it to get to a first down. And you see McBride up there on the 50-yard line, comes in there. Defensive-minded people would say it was a block in the back, but it looked like a block in the side to me, being a former offensive guy.
All right, guys, ball on the 41-yard line of San Francisco. It looks like a free play for Arizona. Flag on the play. It looks like 49ers are jumped. So free play.
And this running game.
Offside defense, number 56. 5-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Mentioned that James Conner is out. He's been the leading rusher and was last year for this Cardinal team with a knee and shin injury. So it really has affected the running game. You have your leading rusher out, one of your top receiver, obviously, in Hopkins. And yet the creative play calling of Cliff Kingsbury has kept them in this game.
Yeah, and at this time of year, no teams are really fully healthy, right? Like, that's just kind of the nature of the league. It's a long year. But this line has especially had some injury problems, banged up, and there's Conner on the sideline.
And that's Pharaoh Cooper taking the direct snap, and then he hands.
All right, Wildcat.
Corey Clement gets.
Oh, first down, Arizona. Nice play.
On the handoff. Excuse me, it wasn't Corey.
Uh-oh.
But it was Pharaoh Cooper.
Looks like you got an injured Niner on the ground.
You have in week 18 of a season. You're trying to get plays on the field that they haven't seen on tape, and they haven't had a lot of success with conventional run. Really haven't tried it a whole lot. So just trying to get these speedy players onto the perimeter and some direct.
Oh wait, I guess not. Okay.
With James Conner.
Never mind. No injury. No injury.
After the turnover and then the 49er touchdown, Corey Clement goes nowhere.
Clement goes nowhere on that play.
Aziz Al-Shire credit. This is the best run defense, allowing just under 79 yards per game. And they are number one in scoring defense. They only allow 16.5 points per game. But Kyle Shanahan said, hey, you know, you got to keep guys motivated.
Remember, guys, the more likes the more likes I get, there's going to be a surprise for you guys in the chat. So please make sure you get that like in. And quarterback stuff behind the line of scrimmage, third down by McGill.
Talk about that vision. Once again, just understanding that you need to keep your eye on the quarterback the whole way, and just kind of anticipated that he was going to be taken off on that run right there, and already beaten his man, turns back in and makes the play. Nice job by McGill.
Oh man, I'm sorry guys. My whole face is just lit up. Is it allergies or something? So.
They need 11. Blau throws quickly. The pass caught and falling. It's Trey McBride. Alshire brought him down. Should be enough for the first down. Check the spot, and they're moving the chains. He got the first down.
Oh man, McBride did picked up the first down.
From this 49er defense.
Yeah, just a simple option route from Trey McBride, and he's going to beat Alshire on that one. He's got that ability to separate out of his break, but it was also the run after catch. He needed a few more yards on that
so
one.
First and 10.
First down.
Greg Dortch. And it still hasn't stopped. It was about 5 yards ago when it looked like the play was over. And he took it all the way to the 10-yard line.
You see Dortch, he's lined up right here. It's going to be a handoff inside, but you see that reverse out action.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
Wow. That's something that
Welcome in.
we haven't seen on film. A lot of creative looks in the run game today. We know what the 49ers can do with their offensive creativity in the run look. And now,
so 2nd and 2, ball on the 10-yard line.
And the surge, can't tell where he is in that. I don't know how officials can see that well enough to spot it. But he did get the first down. That was
first down.
Priority was for the Cardinals.
Not only this head cold is killing me, but it's making me sleepy. I'm sorry, guys. Oh. Welcome in, everybody. Just now tuning in. Niners lead at 14-6. Arizona's threatening to score here. Ball on the 7-yard line.
Corey Clement down towards the goal line.
Down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Cardinals opened up throwing a lot. Now they seem to be running with more success.
Yeah, love this from Clement again, keeping that.
Welcome, welcome everybody. Hello, my name is Mav. I will be your host today or tonight for tonight's stream. Sorry, I'm fighting a little bit of a head cold, so bear with me. But hopefully you guys enjoy tonight's stream. You'll also enjoy the second game I'll be doing, the Green Bay versus the Lions. Here we go. Straight up the gut. Arizona touchdown. Corey Clement. Right up the gut.
For Arizona. After the Cardinal interception and the 49ers score. A 12-play drive.
Touchdown, 12-play drive for Arizona.
Watch him come off on this ball against Kinlaw, and you don't need to get drive all the time. Sometimes you just have to occupy a guy in the middle of the offense like that. And as a running back, you know that guy may have an arm free, but as long as I keep my pad level low.
All right, so the extra point
just got enough on him. I can still get that thing in there.
Is up.
Matt Prater this time.
And good.
Extra point. First rushing touchdown for Corey Clement, the 6th-year player.
All right, looks like they're going to be going to a commercial break. So make sure, if you guys just now tuning in, Arizona just scored a touchdown. Niners still lead at 14-3 with 4:41 left to play until the halftime. So please make sure, guys, you get the likes in. Make sure you get the likes in. The more likes I get, the more it pushes me out to the YouTube algorithm. Also, more importantly, if you have yet to subscribe to the channel, please hit that subscribe. I work for subs, guys. I'm a very well likable guy. You guys will enjoy the channel. The more streams I do, you guys will enjoy the streams. So I also do cover baseball. I do have a Twitter. My Twitter handle is linked in the description. Maverick Sports 9 is my Twitter ID or Twitter profile. You can check it out. I've kept up with all Braves off-season roster moves and also all, pretty much technically all the big free agent moves this off-season, except for a few that has went under the radar in minor league acquisitions. So with that being said, guys, please make sure you hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. The more likes I get between me and my buddy GB over there at C Sports, the more likes I get, you might be in store for a for something special in the chat. So please make sure you get the likes in, guys. With that being said, I'll be right back. All right, guys. Looks like they're coming back from a commercial break here. So here we go.
James Conner in there. You haven't seen as much conventional downhill running, but when they needed it down there at the goal line, they were able to do it. That means your offensive line is getting it done.
The ball will be playable. Uh-oh. He's got room. All the way up to the 34-yard line.
What a return for McLeod, and he sets up Brock Purdy rather nicely. Two rookies made their first start in Week 14 or later and then started in the playoffs. Remember, Marinovich, Connor Cook, both for the Raiders, both lost. Three backups took over as a starter in Week 14. That's when Purdy did. Or later, went to a Super Bowl, won it. Doug Williams, Hostetler, Foles. Four rookies have started their conference championship games. Sean King, Ben Roethlisberger, Flacco, Sanchez. All lost that game, though. Again, no rookie quarterback has ever started a Super Bowl.
So Purdy, 1st and 10, 4:34 left to play in the half.
And it is in his home state of Arizona on Fox. Purdy to throw and open, hanging on at the 45. Brandon Ayuk.
When they talk about the way that Ayuk has emerged, he's going to be coming up on 1,000 yards receiving for the season. It's going to be a deep over route. But what I love about this one is he knows that he's going to be taking a pop from Christian Matthew, but still hangs on to this ball. But a nice throw again from Brock Purdy, delivering a strike over the middle.
Pick up a 22. Ayuk challenged early in his career by Kyle Shanahan. He's always tough on receivers because that's the position Kyle played in college, about just blocking, better route running, and Ayuk has responded. He's emerged as the ace.
Great play.
Deebo Samuel does so many other things as McCaffrey gets inside the
offsides for Arizona. It was a free play.
Looks like it might be Sanders. No, that's Golden that jumped.
Offside defense, number 44. 5-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
It was Marcus Golden, as you mentioned, Robert.
Yeah, and you can see Marcus Golden here. And again, this is a defense.
Right back, guys.
Really struggled with this a week ago, and I know it's easy, right? Like, it's easy for us to sit up here and say, "Hey, just hold your water, hold your water." But these guys want to make a play, and I think it says a lot about this Cardinals team the way that they showed up today.
Alert! 47, 47.
All right, guys, sorry about that. Oh, McCaffrey with a nice spin move up the middle, first down.
this team.
I'm telling you guys, this head coach is kicking my butt.
You're going to get a little bit of counter action here. You're going to get Kyle Juszczyk coming across, George Kittle coming across, and they'll run this a number of different ways. You run that counter sometimes with a guard and a tackle, sometimes with a tackle and a tight end, sometimes with the fullback and a tight end.
1st and 10. 2:50 left to play until half. Oh, stuffed in the backfield. No gain by J.J. Watt.
And that was against the Buccaneers. That was the start.
Guys, this head coach is kicking my butt. I'm thinking about. Let me know in the chat, guys. Do you guys want me to just play the audio? If you guys just want me to play the audio, I can still chime in on the microphone. Please let me know in the chat. This head coach kicking my butt, and I can barely talk. So let me know. I'll play the audio, and then between commercials, I'll still play the music in the background. And then when they come back from the game, I'll still play the game audio. So let me know in the chat if you guys would like that.
He's having fun. That's one thing he always did.
So just let me know.
And still said that's the most important thing, and he wanted his teammates to think about that as he spoke to him going into this game. 2-minute warning.
All right. It looks like they're going to a 2-minute warning, guys. 2-minute warning commercial. So looks like they're going to a commercial break, guys. This head coach is kicking my butt. Just like I said in the chat, guys. If you guys want me to, I could be off the microphone and just play the sound of the game. If you guys prefer that for right now, because this head coach, I could barely talk. I feel like I'm being wrenched on, hit on in my face. So I may just cut my microphone off and just chime in from time to time. But I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Make sure you get the like, get the subscribe, get the notification, and hit the notification bell. I'm going to chime in from time to time, but I think I'm just going to go and play the audio because this cold is kicking my butt, guys. I'm sorry. So, with that being said, guys, we'll be right back. All right, guys. If you're just now tuning in, they're coming back from a commercial break. So here you go. 2nd 11. Enjoy the audio, guys. Enjoy the audio.
good enough for a first down. His nickname is Third and Jawan. At least that's what the 49ers. They didn't need him on third down here necessarily, but let's see. Again, that's just kind of a guideline, the yellow marker.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely short.
Just a bit short.
Good review there from the booth.
One thing through the Kyle Shanahan, the 49ers the last 6 years, what's made them successful in a number of ways, they're the most dominant team on first down. They average almost more than 6 yards. And that always makes it easier than on second and third down. Dean Blandino, our rules analyst, watching along with us. And Dean, your thought on the way this was reviewed or why it was necessary to just say, hey, it's not a first down.
Yeah, in the last 2 minutes, right, no coach's challenge. So this came from the replay official. Line of gain is just shy of the 19. This is a great look. You're going to see Jennings get spun around. It looks like the spot is closer to the 20, so they should move this back, and this will set up a third down instead of a first down. And again, late in the half, every down matters, so that's why replay's looking at this.
Okay, and obviously the knee touchdown and the ball was a little bit back. Had it been the other way, right? Had the ball been forward where that knee was, or at least across.
Well, anything but a hand or a foot. It looks like that helmet actually comes down. When that helmet comes down, that makes him down there.
Yeah, so they quickly called it a first down, and as Dean explained, they just wanted to make sure. And that's why the replay official has taken a closer look. Thank you, Dean Blandino, and for your help all season long, by the way. You and Mike Pereira helping throughout all the games. We appreciate that.
Well, the point I was getting to before about Purdy, just really understands, and he talked about, maybe why the reason he dropped to the last pick in the NFL draft, just didn't have a lot of these throws from his college career on film, really throwing in rhythm. You can see once he gets into that last step in the drop, even though he's in shotgun there, he kind of gets to the top of that drop. Ball's got to be out. That's what we saw on that last throw.
Well, different from his college tape, but he became a better passer, he admitted, with his agent, the same as Trevor Lawrence. Congratulations, by the way, to the Jags, who got him to a kind of a quarterback veteran customized camp where he worked on some of the throws and saw how he could really unleash it, and again threw more with his hips, in his words, and made him a more effective thrower. Let's check on this.
After review, the ball will be respotted, and then we will measure to see if it is a first down.
So as Dean Blandino told us, replay official says double check things. They looked at the catch, the video, the slowed down angle, the spot, and just inside the 20, and they'll measure just so Kyle Shanahan knows what he needs here for a first down.
Yeah, and the stadium operator clearly wanted them to tell him something good. They were playing Rufus, tell me something good. Yeah, tell us it's a first down.
Tell me something. You love your music, and you got an ear for it the minute you hear it, and that's how short. Now, there could be a 10-second runoff, right? Let's see here on 3rd and inches. Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining here.
But that's a booth review there, and
after measurement, it was determined that the runner was short of the line of the game. Therefore, it will be 3rd down. Because the review changed the results of the play, the clock will be reset to the time where the play ended, 1:57, and a 10-second runoff will be enforced. Please set the clock to 1:47. The clock will start on my ready for play signal, 3rd down.
Thank you, Adrian Hill, for the clarification. The idea is to get it right, and they did. Kyle Shanahan hoping that his team was going to build up a lead strong enough that he could kind of start tuning up. He said, I hadn't thought about who we're playing or the playoffs, that type of thing. I want to take care of this game first, but at some point with the Eagles winning in their game. You see Brock Purdy try to go underneath after that whistle, flag, and a shaky snap.
Yeah, it looks like Brendel just snaps this thing a little bit early. He didn't quite have that snap count down right there. They're going to throw the flag on him, I believe.
But Purdy was making sure he was scrambling to get to that football. He's barely 6 feet. He's crawling underneath on the floor of this stadium.
Kind of gets that double snap. He had that thing halfway up and realized, oh, wait a minute, nope, I'm not supposed to snap it. Well, might as well finish it.
Yeah, and he was trying to, might as well squirm for the first down after all of the drama over the spot.
False start, offense, number 64. 5-yard penalty, still third down. Arizona has elected to not elect a 10-second runoff. Please set the clock to 1:34. The time of a foul. The clock will start on the snap.
And of course, they don't want that 10-second runoff. They want to
stop them and
absolutely
have an opportunity.
We want to get a chance. We've got the timeouts.
Cardinals will be kicking off to the 49ers to start the second half. So this is important for a number of ways in terms of amount of time and scoring right before the half in a one-point game.
Christian McCaffrey lined up on the outside here.
On 3rd and 6, Purdy has a moment, throws, and the catch made for a first down by McCaffrey.
Boy, and that's why he is just so dangerous. You get him lined up on the outside like that, and you don't know who's going to go out there. And this is going to be Jalen Thompson, safety. We said has been getting. He's one of the only 2 players that has started every game this year, but Christian McCaffrey runs routes like a wide receiver, threatens deep, puts on the brakes, makes a catch.
Deebo Samuel, can he get through? He squeezes inside the 10-yard line. His first catch since returning.
Oh, Deebo is just the perfect name for Deebo Samuel. That's just the way he plays the game. Strong arm here on the outside. He's got some thickness to him, and this is just, hey, I'm going to get the ball into my playmaker's hand, and then he's going to kind of Deebo his way close to a first down.
55 catches this year. McCaffrey, the handoff. 3 Cardinals start shoving him back, led by Jalen.
Welcome in, everybody. If you're just now tuning in, your host, my name is Mav. Sorry I'm not on camera right now. I just want to come and chime in. I'm fighting a real bad head cold right now. But I wanted to bring you a game. Enjoy today's stream. If you haven't already done so, please make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm going to be off the microphone, but I'm still bringing you the audio of the game. But I will chime in from time to time. I can barely talk as it is. So with that being said, guys, stay tuned. Still got about a minute and a half left of the game until halftime. Then we'll play the audio for halftime, and then we'll come back in for the third quarter, and I'll play the rest of the audio of the game until the end of the game. So enjoy, guys.
49ers trying to add to a 1-point lead as we near the half. Jennings goes to the top of your screen. McCaffrey's the back. Samuel in motion. McCaffrey, the Cardinals ready for him. It'll be 2nd and goal. Cardinals, we have another timeout. Let's see if, at this point, with 24 seconds showing on the clock, not sure what Cliff Kingsbury.
Arizona, their second. This will be a 30-second.
They will have one remaining. Let's check in with Kurt Menefee back at the home office in Los Angeles.
All right, guys. The Dolphins did get the last playoff spot. So, So here we go, guys. Enjoy the stream. Make sure you get the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Here we go.
3 seed, still a chance at the 1 seed. 2nd and goal. Purdy, end zone throw. Oh, a fingertip catch. George Kittle has a 49er touchdown.
We talked about the versatility of the many pieces in this offense. George Kittle really known for being a physical player, but he also runs excellent routes, and he's going to be matched up against Isaiah Simmons. on this one. We talk about Isaiah Simmons and his speed, but Kittle's going to make a move to the inside, then break back to the outside. And because he gets that little bit of a head shake, Isaiah Simmons just a step behind, but Brock Purdy gets it out with perfect timing with a strike.
His 10th touchdown catch of the season for Purdy, his second touchdown pass of this game. Kittle now has the third most receiving yards for any tight end in his first 6 seasons, moving ahead of Travis Kelce at the moment.
All right, guys, there you have it. 49ers did score a touchdown right before halftime, and they get the ball, start the second half of the game.
To get the feet down.
So,
he can be violent, but he can be nimble as well.
Another reason going to his 4th Pro Bowl. And Purdy, the young guy, he's just so calm. Second rookie quarterback to throw 2 touchdown passes.
Still 19 seconds left of the game.
Herbert did it 7 straight back in 2020.
Brock Purdy, second rookie all time with 2 pass TDs in 6 straight games. Justin Herbert did it in 2020 with 7 straight.
Getting better and learning from his mistakes.
Yeah, and trying to forget the mistakes. He said kind of getting to a clean slate. We hear that from quarterbacks all the time, that you have to have a short memory, cornerbacks as well. And just being grateful for the opportunity and going out there and executing. And, you know, when he was going to be taken over as starter, linebacker Fred Warner was like, hey, he's been playing against the best defense in the league in practice for 13 weeks. He's going to be all right.
He's shown that. Ball will bounce. And with 19 seconds remaining, there's a moment ago after the score.
All right, guys. The ball was kicked into the end zone. It'd be a touchback. Ball be placed on the 25-yard line. So we'll see what happens here. Here we go.
This great 49er franchise. Not enough time for Arizona to do much. Fred Warner leads the tackle and charge for the San Francisco defense. Again, 49ers will get the football to start the second half. 21-13.
All right, guys, there you have it. 21-13 going into halftime. So halftime is well upon us. So with that being said, guys, please make sure you hit the like button, take an active part in the poll, in the chat poll, and also make sure if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be playing a little bit of audio in the background until they come back for the second half of the game. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm dealing with a real bad head cold, so I can barely talk. But I'm still going to choose to elect to do the stream and also play audio for y'all, and I'll chime in from time to time with my microphone. So enjoy today's stream, and we'll see you soon after the halftime is over. We'll see you then, guys. Be right back.
some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, oh, oh,
be a first and goal 49ers.
It's that physical mentality of the entire offense, the entire defense. And George Kittle said the way that these guys practice with this defense, they know the defense is going to be physical. We need to be physical too. Now, is that a hold maybe on the outside? Look, he got a little bit of a hug. Devo got that arm around Isaiah Simmons on that one to secure the block. And again, it depends on if you're an offensive or defensive-minded guy. They may have been able to call a hold on that one.
A 37-yard run down to the 6. Mitchell for the end zone and in for another 49er touchdown. 2 today for Elijah Mitchell.
Woo! George Kittle, we talked about the feet being nimble on the last one. This time he's going to go a little bit of freight train action. And again, he said he likes catching those touchdown passes, likes a little bit of flat back. Though watch him come in motion, full speed on this one, and doesn't slow down at all, running through Jesse Luketa, and Trent Williams was already engaged with him. Nice job by Mitchell, understanding the blocking scheme and getting it in.
Yeah, Trent Williams, Kyle Shanahan said he could be an all-pro defensive lineman the way he blocks, with Kittle up front and Mitchell into the end zone.
Denver with that one timeout can. Denver with that one timeout can really work the ball over the middle and try and get in range.
She's 100 years old. She turned 100 on January 6th. Farrell Cooper on the return. And excellent special teams play, stopped inside the 15-yard line.
Well, and there's a birthday celebration. We could hear them singing happy birthday. Some good genes in that family.
And pregame, he gave her a hug.
Oh, that's so great, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's football is family. Getting everybody involved. It was great, too, between him with his 100-year-old grandmother and Koa, J.J. Watt's newborn son. kind of bringing it all together.
Faith, family, and football.
A 15-point deficit for the Cardinals. Corey Clint stopped short of the 19-yard line. Well, big plays when the year started. You know, the Cardinals, first three, they improved win-wise each year. Got the playoffs last year, then got kind of stomped out. They just haven't had. They've gone 24 games. This is their 25th without a pass play of 50 yards or more. It's the longest in the NFL. Of course, that touchdown would strap.
False start, offense, number 53, 5-yard penalty, still second down.
That catch and touchdown in the first half to A.J. Green, even though it was a bit of a flea flicker, would count. It was 77 yards, so it would snap that string.
Yeah, and of course, DeAndre Hopkins out with the suspension early in the season, and now out with the injury. Robbie Anderson, they bring him in with the trade. He's out. So a lot of changing pieces. You never want to make excuses, but they certainly have been dealing a lot with that offense.
At one time, there were 3 and 4 off the fingertips. Let's check in with Jen.
Chris, down here on the Cardinals sideline, Myjai Sanders getting some medical attention. They have wrapped and braced his right arm and tightening up his shoulder pads now. As for Cliff Kingsbury, he was pleased with much of what he saw from that first half, except for the self-inflicted wounds. Very frustrating for him. He feels like this team should be past that. He certainly got after them in the locker room for not beating themselves today. Give themselves a chance to pull off this upset against the Niners.
All right, thank you, Jen. 6 penalties in the game. It's when they came to for Arizona, stifling their offense. On a 3rd and 10, Blau has time and goes deep for Hollywood Brown, and it's intercepted. The juggling pick for Tashad Gibson, his second of the day. All the way back inside the 35 of Arizona.
Yeah, and Fred Warner is going to be helping out on coverage right here, and it looks like David Blau is going to be taking that shot, hoping that Brown can get on this over route. But watch the speed from Warner dropping back from his linebacker position to affect this throw and this route from Brown. Never able to finish the route, and Gibson able to get over and get the interception after a couple of tries.
Well, he's a defensive back and not a receiver, but that's 19 interceptions for this 49er team this season. Deebo Samuel starts in the backfield as Brock Purdy looks around and dumps it off to him, who slips a tackle. Samuel gliding out of bounds.
Well, again, Deebo Samuel's not the kind of guy that's necessarily going to be beating tight man coverage, but this is what he excels at. Get him the ball on the outside, give him some space to operate. With the great lateral movement and the combination of the strength that he has, you can see right there with the stiff arm, makes him so dangerous.
Yeah, last 2 seasons, first player in NFL history with 2,000 receiving yards and 500-plus rush yards in a 2-year span. Jordan Mason comes into the game and fights hard. The rookie free agent from Georgia Tech, who actually had to beat out Trey Sermon for a roster spot when you go back to coming into the year, and Sermon was drafted in the 3rd round. Also have, along with McCaffrey, have Ty Davis-Price, 3rd rounder from LSU, spotted now at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, and it was Ben Neiman that got home first on that one. What you saw a week ago against Atlanta from this Cardinals defense, a lot of guys out of position, playing much better against the run since then.
Mason remains the back and has some room this time inside the 15-yard line. We'll keep you posted with the Eagles score in the upper left in the playoffs. And if they win, they secure the top seed. Kyle Shanahan admitted he would be kind of keeping an eye on the clock, but he didn't want his players thinking about that. But If they are up big and the 49ers are up, you may see some of the starters resting, as we're seeing with Mason coming into the game.
And we had already seen Elijah Mitchell in that running back spot. McCaffrey looking impatient on the sideline.
Hughes carries for the first down.
The big man, you ask them to get up on those lead blocks, you better throw him a bone every now and then. That's what you do with Kyle Juszczyk. Big fullback lined up here. So many times he'll take you to the ball. Sometimes he's going to get that ball. You go with a little sweep action to try and fool the linebackers, but you want to try and get him the ball when you can. And you can see he's also an excellent receiver. Again, just so many pieces on this offense.
Yeah, he's their emergency quarterback. If you need that, here's Samuel waiting for blocks. Arizona defense came in allowing the third most points in the NFL this season, just under 26 points a game. Defensive coordinator Vance Joseph has had to kind of piece things together with a number of his key starters out much of the year, and then now at this point going to third and fourth string and players off the practice squad, and
really at every level of the defense too.
Purdy will keep and go out of bounds.
Certainly not the fastest quarterback in the world, but he's got some quicks to him, and more importantly, it was just a good decision, understanding where you are on the field, when you can take off, get a few extra yards, and get into a nice, manageable third down here.
Yeah, he didn't even know his 40 time when we asked what he said, but I've been a scrambler my whole life, and that's good enough. And it certainly has been here.
Me thinks he may not have been telling the truth about the 40-yard. I think he knows his time.
Jordan Mace from the back. Purdy with time, but not enough. Couldn't get rid of it. Cameron Thomas, rookie from San Diego State, bringing him down.
Cam Thomas is one of those guys that has gotten a lot of extra snaps this year. You can see him fighting the whole way, spinning his way back to the inside. And you're right, Vance Joseph, defensive coordinator, has really had to plug a lot of different pieces in. And just when players were starting to emerge, guys like Zach Allen, injury there, Zaven Collins had been playing well all year, and he's the reason, him being out, that Ben Neiman's in today.
18th year, Robbie Gould delivers for the 49ers. Bay Area, I think, is the regular season. All the success in 49er history. Farrell Cooper bringing it back for the Cardinals in a strong return. Here comes a flag as he gets up near the 29-yard line.
Holding during the return, number 45. That 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the spot of the foul. First down, Arizona.
Just because you go into the playoffs with a winning streak, these are we checked the last 25 years. These teams had won 10 straight to finish the regular season, but then look at their playoff result. Lost in divisional, lost in divisional, lost at a Super Bowl. Only one. The 2003 Patriots went on to win a Super Bowl. So it's not as easy. I'm sure Kyle Shanahan will have them prepared as they take their streak into the playoffs. A home game against, they'll find out soon, by tonight maybe. Well, they will find out by the end of that Packer-Lion game who they play as Dortch battles to get up. He's got a first down near the 28-yard line. Yeah, the Seahawks are trailing by 3 at home with the Rams at the moment. A loss takes them out. And then it's all up to Detroit or Green Bay, the winner of that game at Lambeau, to decide who gets in. And if you're the 2 seed, which the 49ers, a win secures that, then you would get that 7 seed right here in your first playoff game.
Of course you want that, and of course if you're an Arizona Cardinal fan, you want to see this offense continue to operate. Had the penalty before the drive even started.
Keontae Ingram run out of bounds by Fred Warner. Yeah, it was interesting how Warner has led this team in tackles for so many years consecutively. Came in second on the team in tackles, and Dre Greenlaw, the leader of the team with 127 tackles before, had a chance. He's played like a Pro Bowler, Greenlaw, even though Fred Warner is in another one. Had a chance to finally supplant Warner as the leading tackler. But Warner back where he's used to being on this 49er team, and one of the top tacklers today. Up around double-digit tackles so far. Blau. Ball's out. He goes down. 49ers pointing. We'll wait for the official call. Jordan Willis knocked it out, and the 49ers have the football.
Now this is going to be 3 turnovers, and David Blau, time on task. You have to understand sometimes, even though Willis breaks free on this one, sometimes you just got to keep moving when you get outside of that pocket. You see Willis coming off of this edge right here are going to be working against Beachum, the only offensive lineman that's played every snap this year. He just kind of gets his feet stuck in cement, runs into Hernandez, so he can't get over to continue the block, and Willis is able to get home and get the strip sack.
Another takeaway, and there is the 38-year-old defensive coordinator of the 49ers in his second year, coming in after Robert Saleh. And such a connection with his players and this defense.
And he's another one of those guys, not just what they are on the field, but what the guys are off the field. That's something that D'Amico Ryans learned when he was at Alabama. Coach Shula was the head coach, but Joe Kynes was his linebacker coach, taught him that.
Mike Shula, son of the great Don Shula. Jordan Mason has a hole. Gets to about the 23-yard line. 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Eagles are winning 19-0. And once Kyle Shanahan is comfortable, you wonder now as a rookie, and again, this was just his 5th start, although he's got a dozen touchdown passes. Purdy, any playing time is good playing time, but you don't want to risk any kind of late injury as you get ready for that playoff game, assuming they have this game in control.
Yeah, and that's the balancing act, right? And I think if you're Brock Purdy, if I was Brock Purdy going into the playoffs, give me as many snaps as I can get.
Mason. He was signed as an undrafted free agent by the 49ers, coming in here. He only had 32 carries over a 5-week stretch. He's played in all but one game, and providing depth here against J.J. Watt on the Cardinals.
J.J. Watt, you see the little head shake to the inside. Well, he's always that high effort guy. You combine that with his physical gifts. get a dangerous player for a number of years and almost certain Hall of Famer.
Yep. I call him a walk-in Hall of Famer, meaning the minute he's eligible, he can hit right in. And Kittle has it for a 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They're going to give that pressure look, and then they're going to have one high safety. Kittle's going to work from the inside here, working against Jalen Thompson, who's down in the box. And it's the timing again. And this is something, you talk about time on task, time and time again. Quarterbacks want to be able to work on this. At the top of my drop, I got to be ready to make that throw. Got to be able to make that throw with the proper trajectory before the safety can get there. Did it once again right there.
Jordan Mason remains the back. He gets the chance. And Mason squeezes through, and he's got a 49er touchdown. His 2nd of the season. It's amazing. 15 different players have run the ball for the 49ers this season. That came in tied for most in the NFL. And with that offensive line and this creative play calling, they all seem to produce.
You get Kyle Juszczyk. You know, a lot of times that fullback's going to lead the second level of the defense to the play. As you can see, sometimes you cut that thing back up inside, and the second level of the defense has vacated, kind of following the lead blocker, or what would normally be a lead blocker if it was going to be an ISO play, and you have some space back inside. But none of that matters if you aren't getting it done on the offensive line. And, of course, 49ers with one of the best in the National Football League.
We have a booth. See what they're saying here. A booth review just to make sure before the extra point is kicked, because then it's official and it's history. Certainly looked like it was ruled a touchdown on the field. Ball on the field as a touchdown. So with 2 minutes remaining, this is why they said he didn't get in. It was so close.
Oh, it was very close, but it looks like he extends the ball, but then he's pulling it back, which is sometimes a smart move. You don't want defenders knocking that thing away.
This shows the knee, right?
Yeah, the knee's going to come down, and it's just not quite over the plane when that knee touches. It's very close.
Yeah, I think they could have left that one.
Hey, but those guys get graded on that. And
okay.
If that's clear and convincing in one mind, you have to do it, right?
Well, Jordan Mason gets graded too. Purdy will keep. and shoved backwards.
Well, he didn't get that one earlier in the game either.
He tried to get the ball up and reach it across. That's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, again, you have to be so careful, and he's going to reach, but he does the right thing. He just reaches quickly because
you don't want to lose the football.
Well, you don't want to get that thing knocked out. You don't have any support for that ball. You can't just keep that ball extended like that, hoping that it's crossed the plane.
Yeah, I mean, guys like Breeze and Brady have made that famous. See if Mason gets his chance. Fake to him. Purdy throws, end zone, catch, he holds on, and that is another George Kittle touchdown. He had 5 touchdowns against Arizona in the last 2 games. And a 3-touchdown game for Purdy.
There you go with that play action. Everybody lined up in the middle, expecting to run straight up the middle. And again, we talk about the versatility of the pieces and the route running of George Kittle. Does it again right there. Brock Purdy able to make the completion.
Well, they actually looked like 2 touchdowns on that drive, but what was ruled was overturned, and it's a
falling back in a chair and catching himself.
Pharaoh Cooper on the return for the Cardinals. And Cooper up across the 30 for the one-time. Ram does an excellent job of giving them good field position. And Trace McSorley, who had stepped in after Colt McCoy suffered a concussion, and that's what's keeping McCoy out. McSorley will now come in for David Blau, who may have been beat up a little bit the last few times. He looked like he was in pain over on the sideline. He's also had a rough day in terms of turnovers. We'll see if McSorley can help this offense in a lopsided game.
And they're going to go under center here as well, something we haven't seen much from them today.
Clement carries across the 35. Fourth year from Penn State. McSorley played in 5 games last year. He had 1 start in week 16. Played in the loss to the 49ers this year, the one in Mexico. And out of the injury tent is David Blau. Hope that he's okay. Now this from State Farm. Blau, who had gone into the injury tent. And looks like Blau is headed toward the locker room. Jones is up. This is kind of emblematic of the Cardinals season, when injury on the field and injury off the field. Cody Ford will come in for Jones. What, they have 10 different offensive line combinations during the year?
It's amazing. You know, I think they're 3rd in the league right now with 11 designated starters on IR. It's just been that kind of season. And when you stack up injuries, in particular in one unit as important as an offensive line, it could hinder so many of the things you're doing, or so many things that you're doing. And now stacking up pretty much everywhere on the team.
McSorley can run from the quarterback position. Throwing here, well covered on the sideline, and incomplete. The target was Marquise Brown. Lenore on the coverage. Let's check in with Jen for more on the injuries.
Yeah, Chris, dismal situation here on the Cardinals sideline. We've got Josh Jones in the injury tent, David Blau back in the locker room. J.J. Watt described the situation coming into today, kind of like the movie 300. It feels like the Cardinals are 300 men trying to fight 10,000. They know it's an uphill battle. But again, what J.J. and other veterans are reminding this Cardinals squad, it's about pride. It's about finishing. It's about doing your job. So there are some players down here on the sideline trying to keep the Cardinals spirits up.
They are try-hard guys, and they have battled through all of the injuries and underdog role they've been put in. There's McSorley on the run that we talked about. That's what he was doing most of when he first came in for Colt McCoy. Got the first down, and that will take us, as the clock winds down, to the end of the 3rd quarter in Santa Clara, California. 1 quarter left in the Evaluated for a concussion. Trace McSorley is in at quarterback. Pharaoh Cooper lined up for the direct snap. Did that a few times in the first half. And trying to find running room. It's the 22nd time the 49ers have won their division. 5th title since the current version of the NFC West was formed in 2002 in the 4-team format. And the big prize, they'll get at least one home game. Keontae Ingram comes in. In the postseason, they'll be gearing up. McSorley's throw. What a catch down to the 36 by A.J. Green.
Boy, and what a block by Keontae Ingram on Hufanga, who's going to come in on a blitz. Take a look at this here. He's going to go ahead and chop him down. He realizes that McSorley's far enough away from him where he can go low like that and get him down. But what a throw by McSorley, hitting Green, coming across there.
Ingram the back. If the 49ers do hold this Cardinal team to under 35 points or fewer, it'll be the first time they've held the opposition under 300 points for a season since 2013, even with the additional 17th game. And they lead the NFL in the most important defensive stat, which is scoring, allowing just 16.5 a game. Bosa, maybe your defensive player of the year. Micah Parsons, maybe the other candidate. Yeah, he's within a sack of the 49er team record of Aldon Smith, but he may not be able to get back out there. Ingram carries, rookie from USC. It'll bring up a 4.
The throw that we saw from McSorley in the last throw over the middle to A.J. Green, impressive right there. We saw the 49ers dial up a little pressure, bringing Hufanga in from the edge from that secondary position. We'll see if they dial up the pressure right now. Got a long way to go to get this first down. I have a feeling maybe 4-down territory at this point.
Timeout. This February, buckle up on a
ride inside the Coliseum there on a quarter-mile track.
It's a great event, and fans really enjoy coming out to see it. Fox is proud to bring it to you on a 3rd and 10. McSorley keeps, slides before he could get the first down, and now it is 4th down. They'll need about 3 or 4 here, depending on the spot. Boy,
looked like a little mix-up right there in the backfield, too, because McSorley was going for a little fake action there, and Keontae Ingram was doing something completely different. So, a little mixed signal, but as we speculated when it was 3rd and 10, going to go for it here on 4th down. Nothing to lose at this point.
This is now the 40th 4th down attempt this season for the Cardinals. They've been behind much of the year. McSorley, Ingram, 49er defense with the stop. Lenore on the man on the spot, and the offense will take over.
Lenore, Jimmy Ward right there. Of course, Lenore had not been starting all year long, doing a great
Oh, I'm completely sorry, guys. My microphone was off. Remember, guys, please hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you for the subscriptions. I did reflect that in the bar at the top of the screen. Sorry, I've been fighting a head cold since yesterday. It's kicking my butt, but I did not want you guys to miss any action in the last couple of games of the regular season. Remember, this is the last game for J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt is retiring after the regular season, so this is the last game of the regular season for him. So I wanted to bring his last game to each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I definitely do appreciate it under the circumstances. I am sick as a dog, but guess what? I'm still here, willing to put in the time to bring you guys audio content. So with that being said, guys, please make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. More importantly, take active part in the community chat poll. I will be taking that down with 4 minutes left of the game. It's pretty much right now a blowout right now, 38-13 going into this game. So I'm not going to leave that poll up too much longer. And also, more importantly, guys, I will be doing a double header stream today or tonight. Here in the next, I say, hour and a half, I will be doing a double header of the Green Bay Packers playing at home versus the Detroit Lions. Here you go.
At some point, either in high school, college, or the pros.
Jordan Mason carries, and Josh Johnson has come in relief. Let Brock Purdy start focusing on the next phase of his rookie career. Johnson came in the Tampa Bay game in Week 14, was 1 out of 2 in that game. 8th year at age 36, originally drafted by Tampa Bay. And you wonder if Jimmy Garoppolo, who's out of the boot and kind of walking around throwing on his own, at some point, if he'll be back in the postseason, maybe a championship game health-wise. And the numbers on Brock Purdy, didn't turn it over, protects the ball very well. A 3-touchdown game, and uses, as you've pointed out through the game, Robert, his talent around him so well. Mason on a bounce outside. You know, I asked George Kittle about, hey, the Super Bowl run that you guys had with Garoppolo. Is this team, are there? And he said, well, two things stand out about this team. Number one, the depth we have. We've dealt with injuries throughout the year like other teams, and we've responded, whether it's defense, offense, the quarterback situation, right? Down to a rookie with Brock Purdy. And then the other thing was, he said that the physical game we play, he threw this stat out. He's very proud of it. Every team we've played, the week after, we've done such a job of beating them down, they have lost their game. They're 0-15, I believe is the updated number that he rattled off. And that was something that he thought related to the strength of the Super Bowl team and maybe this year's team. As Mason just gets across the 42-yard line, he's short of the first down.
Well, certainly offensively and defensively, you can just tell the physical nature of this team, and they really enjoy it, right? Like, you can just hear the guys talking about that and the way that
especially
they play.
Kittle, right?
Oh, well, Kittle, but really all those guys. I mean, you see Debo, you see all these receivers, Ayuk, all those guys are physical blockers, and of course the backs, with Christian McCaffrey in there. Another one of those versatile pieces to add to that offense. Again, makes it so hard on a defense trying to figure out what personnel they're going to be in and how they can play man when those guys split to the outside.
Wisnowski's punt, fair catch, Farrell Cooper. This worked out so well for Shanahan and the 49ers, being able to give certain players playing time, get the starters tuned up. The great history of the 49ers, and there's
All right, guys, it looks like they're going to a commercial break. With that said, guys, please remember, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. The ones that just now tuning in, the San Francisco 49ers lead the game 38-13 in this game. Please make sure you take active part in the community poll. More importantly, you guys can talk in the chat. I will be doing a doubleheader stream tonight. The Detroit Lions are going to be on the road facing the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field. I will be bringing that game to you live with live audio. So make sure you get those subscriptions in, guys, so that way you guys don't miss that game. That's going to be definitely a good game. Remember, the winner of that game gets to move on to the playoffs. The loser, their season is done. So Detroit's been playing good ball along with the Green Bay Packers. So we'll see what happens. So with that said, guys, please make sure you hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm feeling underneath the weather, and that's why you don't hear me doing the live play on every call. I wanted to bring you guys the audio, and I'll chime in from time to time. Right now, they're on a commercial break. But if you're just now tuning in, the 49ers lead this game 38-13 over the Arizona Cardinals. This is J.J. Watt's last game of the regular season in his career. He said he is hanging up his cleats. He said he is done with the NFL. He's riding off into the sunset. Him and his wife, just a longtime girlfriend, now wife, just had a new baby. So he's a proud papa now, and he feels that he needs to leave the NFL and enjoy his life while he can. So here we go.
Postseason wins, all-time NFL, and where the 49ers are, and they could run into the Packers possibly in the postseason. If they win the Super Bowl, then that will equal the New England Patriots on that board.
Yeah, everybody talks about their welcome to the NFL moment. Well, for me, it was sitting in my very first meeting after I got drafted by the Vikings, and I'm sitting in there with Roger Craig, who, of course, was part of so many of those great 49er teams.
A.J. Green and a couple of 49ers bring him down. Yeah, speaking of Roger Craig, it was fitting that Christian McCaffrey, right, first 6 years for running backs, broke that record of most receptions as a 49er. And, that's a move. We can talk more about the success of making the right moves for this team at the right time. And it seemed like a lot to ask for a draft pick, the amount of draft picks that were involved. But it was worth it, especially when somebody in your division was going after him. And he's fit so well with this 49er team. Ingram is in the backfield here on second down after a loss of 3. Pass is caught inside the 15. Trey McBride. How about the future? And much has been.
All right, guys. You got 8:55 left in the fourth quarter. So remember, please get those likes in. Get your votes in on the community poll. I will be taking it down here in just momentarily. So 3rd and 7 for the Arizona Cardinals. 8:35 left to play in the fourth. Flag on the play. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to turn the audio back on. I'm sorry. There was a flag on the play.
Holding offense, number 68. That penalty's declined. 4th down.
Cardinals will be punting the ball away. We did speak with Cliff Kingsbury about the situation, and look.
So the Cardinals have to kick the ball back off to the 49ers. So I'm probably going to end that poll here in just a few minutes, guys. As of right now, you guys got the San Francisco 49ers at 82% over the Arizona Cardinals 18% with 39 votes casted so far. So please make sure you get your votes in. I will be taking it down here in the next couple minutes.
Fractured relationship with
So
Kyler Murray and Cliff Kingsbury. You don't know how many of those things are true, and we just don't know what conversations are going on in the background. So, like everybody else, you really have to wait and see what actually happens.
It's a major decision that Michael Bidwell will have to make, because if he does move on, obviously have to pay the remaining portion of whatever the contract arrangement. But what kind of head coach comes in? Is it somebody who's going to wait on Kyler Murray to help develop? You gave Kyler Murray a big-time contract.
That's what I'm saying. The player's not going anywhere, so it leaves you making that decision from a position, understanding that new person, maybe even new GM, has to know or have an idea of how they're going to address all of those issues that currently exist. And it's not just about Kyler Murray and his health and when he's going to be back, but just so many areas of this team with the injuries, with free agency. How do you replace all those pieces at the same time?
Meanwhile, with Josh Johnson and Tyrion Davis-Price has come in, the rookie third rounder from LSU. Carried a moment ago. They'd like him to hit the hole a little bit more quickly. They saw some talent from his LSU days. Ty Davis-Price had 26 carries coming into this game. Wow, this is super wild card weekend. The NFL playoffs are here, and it starts presented by Verizon.
All right, guys. Remember, please hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Stay tuned. I will be doing a doubleheader stream
in the last couple rounds of
on the next game here in about an hour and a half from now. So make sure you guys get your subscribes in so you guys don't miss that game. That's going to be a damn good game. So here we go.
Second down 6. Davis-Price, and even though the last 2 Super Bowl winners, they won in their home stadium, had never happened before. Tampa Bay does it.
Oh, okay, Nicholas. Well,
there, then the Rams win, and even though the Cardinals.
Welcome back there, Nicholas. Yeah, I figured I'd bring this game. Try something a little bit different, but I will be doing that second stream today. But I've got to run to the store here in just a few minutes after this game's over with, so I just got to run around the corner, and then I should be back after that. So I will be silent on the microphone, guys.
The second seed
Enjoy.
In the NFC. Vikings won earlier today to get the 3rd spot. Tampa Bay 4th. Ty Davis-Price carries once again. Had an early season ankle injury, kind of put him behind on some things.
Yeah, Davis-Price, you talk about, well, you need to get it more downhill. Well, you also need to be able to follow your linemen, understand the blocking structure, blocking scheme, and more often than not, you got one of those big boys pulling out in front of you. You want to stick with your big man, at least for a little while. You turn those things back up too soon. Don't give them an opportunity to get to the edge and get on one of those defenders. You'll be running into a headache.
So 4th and 1 for the Niners.
Wisnowski to punt again. 49ers just anxious to protect the lead and run down the clock and get out of the building, get ready for the playoffs, find out who they're going to play, and prepare for them. Another inside the 20. He's done it better than anybody in the NFL this season, the highest ratio, and he continues to do that. Christian McCaffrey.
All right, guys, they're going to a commercial break here. I'm gonna cut the audio right there. Cannot have any commercial going on in my stream. Copyright infringement. I do not want YouTube or anybody shutting down my channel or my stream. So I elect to, choose not to use my stream. So, all right, here we go.
Through that, he's had nagging injuries, but looks in top shape here. Limits his practice as Ingram carries after that 47-yard punt. And the most scrimmage yards per game in NFL history. Look at the list of players here over Jim Brown. I mean, we're talking Hall of Famers, Walter Payton, and there's McCaffrey right in the thick of it.
Boy, just amazing what he's been able to do.
Yeah, he says, well, they were kind of protecting him a little for the play. And he doesn't like it.
He looks grumpy over there. He's 79 yards total, come on.
Told Kyle Shanahan when he took him out the last game, hey, I could finish those games. I'm not sure. He's like, I know. I'm just trying to We're going to need
trade all those yards for a ring, right? That's what everybody is after.
Right. So that deal, just to go back over, was October 20th from the Panthers. They gave him a second.
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take the chat poll down. Thank you for the votes, guys. You guys got the 49ers on top, 82% over Arizona's 17% to end this game. Thank you so much for taking active part in that poll. Thank you so much. With 40 votes casted. Thank you so much, guys.
And they're glad that they did because he's worth whatever they had to give up, but especially if they get the big prize at the end. On a 3rd and 3, Keontae Ingram fighting to get the first down. Well, the Cardinals also don't with Colt McCoy. I mean, if he's over the concussion, the veteran at age 36, would he, if Kyler Murray's not ready for the Cardinals next year, you want to bring him back here, is he going to be your starter? Do you really have a backup? Do you look for somebody else?
I mean, and we're not exactly sure what the quarterback market's going to be right now. I think it certainly has hurt the top end of the market, kind of what's happened with Kyler Murray and Russell Wilson this season and all the injuries we've seen.
There's another interception thrown. George Odom, top special teams player for the 49ers, gets his opportunity and a dazzling return all the way inside the 15-yard line. Deshaun Gibson had 2 interceptions earlier.
49ers just intercepted from Arizona. This game's pretty much over with, guys. This game is over.
You see Green moving to the right.
So this this will put Arizona 4-13 for the year. J.J. Watt's last game.
He is still out there battling, and that's the message he wanted to leave when he spoke to the team on.
So J.J. Watt's still out there playing, guys, but this will be his last game of his NFL career.
Grateful for the chance to play in the NFL. We do it as kids, and he said in August he's going to see finally what an August is like without football. Age 10, he's been
until he goes and watches his brothers.
Yeah, his brothers had a nice. They sent out a nice little message. Watching.
So.
Really nice shoes with about thinking about
the Niners take a timeout.
Just part of the send-off, and there's.
So with that, 3-time defensive player of the year, 5-time all-time Pro Bowler, 2017 Walter Payton Man of the Year for J.J. Watt in 2017. So, here we go.
Ty Davis-Price carries for the 49ers. Yeah, even when he was in Houston, this is kind of what he's done. And he also worked so hard. Who was it? David Blau who told us, boy, here's this guy, his last game, and he's not mailing it. He's out there at 6 a.m. working hard, preparing to. He did say.
All right, guys, that's going to be the 2-minute warning.
NFL level, maybe high school, but broadcasting. He said, and I didn't say that earlier in my career, but I think I'd like to at least be around the game.
All right, that's going to be the 2-minute warning, guys, of this game. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that's tuned in tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I want to congrats everybody with the likes, guys. Thank you so much. Nicholas, JT, DC, D, Julie, everybody. GB from C Sports, everybody that's tuned in tonight. And the ones that have not said anything in the chat, don't be afraid to sit there and put your name in the chat. There's nothing wrong with talking in the chat, guys. There's nothing wrong with talking in the chat. Feel more than welcome to put your name in the chat there. you'll get a shout out as well, whether it's husband, wife, whatever. Whatever shout out you want, I'll give them the shout out. So with that being said, guys, please make sure you get the likes in, get the subscriptions in, hit that notification bell. We'll be doing a double header here in about an hour and 15 minutes from now. Don't forget that game, guys. Do not miss that game. That's going to be a hell of a game. So I'm going to bring you the last remaining minutes of this game here. I'll shut the stream down, and then I'll be back for the second game. So with that being said, guys, we'll see you back here momentarily. All right, guys, they're coming back from a commercial break here, so.
They showed and honored him on the big board, the Jumbotron, and he took it all in, and even the opposition appreciative of the kind of player in person he has been.
Getting a standing ovation here, walking.
Yeah, this is nice from this 49er crowd. He said I'll try not to make it emotional. He said it'll probably hit me, when I'm away and I'm supposed to be back out there playing. But there wasn't any doubt in his decision that this was the time. He wanted to go out playing at a high level, as he said, and he has, with a couple of sacks today and a lot more. Ty Davis-Price carries.
All right, guys, minute and 50 seconds left of the fourth quarter.
This is the total for J.J. Watt. Tackles for loss, 114 half sacks. A couple more today, and it does not include the postseason. He's had quite a few there. 27 forced fumbles, and he loved the offensive stuff when he got a chance to get touchdowns.
They called that the megawatt.
It's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Niners.
Going out and make a touchdown. He said one of his favorite games a few years back against Tennessee. He said it was like the best 3 minutes of football. Got a strip sack, fumble recovery, and then was able to score a touchdown on a reception a couple minutes later.
On a 3rd and 8. Want to thank our crew throughout the year, Mark Butler, Bob Charlap, and Audrey.
They're saying thank you, JJ.
Camera graphics, Danny Chen.
Thank you, JJ.
Director Scott Katz, Avery Howe, and Brooke Long, our production managers. James Petrowski.
So 50 seconds left of the game, guys.
Technical director Kyle Collins.
This is the last game for J.J. Watt.
Broadcast associates.
I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that's tuned in tonight. I want to say thank you so much, guys. So here we go. Last play of the game, probably. 28 seconds left.
The NFL throughout the season, and a big moment for this
49ers, 10 straight wins to finish the regular season, first time in franchise history.
Check mark in the great history of the 49er franchise. First for them, and Kyle Shanahan will take this team into the playoffs. Now they'll either play as the Eagles will get.
All right, 27 seconds left of the game.
Or they would play Seattle or Detroit, that wild card, that final wild card team in the first round here, the playoffs.
Oh, and what a run it's been for them at the end of the year, and what a job.
Remember, guys, if you're just now tuning in, I will be doing the doubleheader here in about an hour, guys. An hour from now, I will be streaming the Detroit Lions versus the Green Bay Packers. So make sure you get your like, get to subscribe, hit the notification bell. So when I do go live, you guys get the notification. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the game. The final, 38 for San Francisco, 38, Arizona 13. This is J.J. Watt's final game as a NFL player. He rides off into the sunset.
From Santa Clara in just a moment.
So that is going to be game. That puts The Niners at 13-4. They move on to the playoffs. I don't know what seed they're going to be in. So with that being said, guys, thank you for tuning in tonight's stream. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in tonight. I definitely do appreciate it. Please make sure you get your likes, get the subscribes, and hit that notification bell. So when I do go live, you guys get the notification. I'm going to run to the store real quick while I got a chance. If for whatever reason, if a late subscription comes in, I will add it to the ticker at the top. It will count. So that way you guys don't miss the doubleheader game that I'm going to be doing. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you so much with 10 likes. I definitely do appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. So with that being said, remember, do not forget about the second header game coming up here in about 1 hour from now. So please make sure you get your like in, hit the notification bell, get the subscribe in. I'm going to keep this open for just a few more minutes, and then I'm going to take off for just a few minutes and run to the store, and then I should be back after that. So I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Nicholas, JT, DC, GB from C Sports, D, Julie, Kenneth, everyone that's tuned in tonight, thank you so much. And the 2 subscriptions that I picked up tonight, thank you so much for the subscriptions, guys. I thank you so much for those. Whoever you were, because your nat type was your profile was private, so you did not show up. But thank you for the subscribe, guys. Thank you so much. And this is your host, Maverick, signing off. And we'll see you on the next game, guys. I definitely do appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. See you here in about 1 hour. I definitely do appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Talk to y'all later.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. And twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh,
All right, guys. Do not forget the doubleheader that I'm going to be doing here in just about an hour from now. Make sure you get your like, get the subscribe, hit that notification bell. I will be doing the doubleheader of the Detroit Lions playing on the road against the Green Bay Packers, playing at home at Lambeau Field. It's going to be definitely a good game, so make sure you guys tune in for that. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you there, guys. I definitely do appreciate it, and I'll let this song play out, and we'll see you over there, guys. We'll talk to you later. Maverick out. Alright, guys, that is going to conclude tonight's stream. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. We'll see you on the next stream here in about an hour from now. With that being said, guys, we'll talk to you later. Maverick out.